你好，祝你有美好的一天。这就是频道 Celebrity News Today 247。这是今天的新闻。
The small room learned Xiao Zhan's sense of ritual. The technology was praised by fans for mature technology, but in the end the case was solved. Fan benefits. Xiao Zhan and Xiao Zhan successively release food with the in-depth development of the large-scale Qing Lang series of operations. Xiao Zhan, who loves to act low-key, feels even more invisible. If it weren't for the countdown to the first anniversary of the Hangzhou Asian Games some time ago, Greed can only see him at the beginning of Like a Dream. However, when everyone's thoughts broke the bank, Xiao Zhan's studio and Xiao Zhan opened the warehouse one after another to release food recently. First, Xiao Zhan's studio opened the warehouse and put grain as if feeding a camel. Send to WB Wish Happy Mid-Autumn Festival. Why should Greed be emphasized as forecast? On the night before the Mid-Autumn Festival, the small room first carded the 10,05 wealth code, released the Skybridge story with great atmosphere and sense of story. The background is on a flyover somewhere in Hangzhou. It is reported that Xiao Zhan arrived in Hangzhou on the 20th to prepare for the play Dream Like a Dream, and as usual, Xiao Zhan will post the photos taken to inform everyone about safety. The shooting time of Skybridge story should be greedy and guessing, with a high probability that it will be late at night. Because of the empty background, distressed Xiao Zhan went into deep sleep in the city in the middle of the night. When shooting a mid-autumn festival for his little girls, fans sighed with emotion. Cute little room. Finally, the warehouse was opened for food, and I screamed Xiao Zhan's beauty loudly in the deserted night. Some fans also said that the idea of Greed is fatty. We must have vlog in our hands, right? Hand it over quickly. And it just so happens that the second item of Shoshi's wish is the vlog of Skybridge story. Was it fulfilling the wishes of the fans, and the card points this time or really meaningful? The time just happened to be 1 minute before the Mid-Autumn Festival. Netizens lamented whether they were not on the card or intentionally. Greed firmly believe that it is the latter, because the copywriting provided by Xiaoxi is also like a wish. That proves that the Mid-Autumn Festival will have even greater surprises. It's really a fat man who has been following boss Xiao Zhan for a long time. Learn the romance and the sense of ritual clearly, fans commented. Book in advance for Xiao Zhan's 5th anniversary of his debut and 2nd anniversary of his studio. So happy. And I hope the small room will be in the future festivals. Please continue to maintain the 9th grid and Xiao Zhan vlog. Fans of many materials are not afraid that they will be fat and can eat. Xiao Zhan under Zhang Yu's camera. At that time, seeing the blockbusters and videos that Xiao Zhan carefully prepared for the Mid-Autumn Festival, not only immersed in beauty, but also expresses thoughts. There is not an episode behind it, because fans are lamenting that the camera technology in the small room is becoming more and more mature. But it didn't take long before the case was solved, because Zhang Yue, the photographer behind the blockbuster, issued an article to claim that group of shooting. Moreover, Zhang Yue said, the last day of the closing day, the shooting day was already very late. The lights on the flyover were very dim. I didn't turn on the flash. The battle under the moonlight. Ms. Zhang Yue, it was you again. He was very good on location, especially for Guangying. I always hope that he can cooperate with Zanzi on location. Unexpectedly, it was reached on the flyover. Looking back at the intersection between Zhang Yue and Xiao Zhan, Zhang Yue once emphasized that I have photographed many young artists. Xiao Zhan made him feel the best. He mentioned a detail. During the shooting, Zhang Yue was lying there. After the shooting, most artists just leave after saying thank you. Only Xiao Zhan took the initiative to reach out and pull him up. This action let him feel Xiao Zhan's sincerity and truthfulness. Zhang Yue also repeatedly emphasized in interviews, Xiao Zhan had a busy schedule for a whole year last year. But in the exhausted state, it is still best to be a competent artist most completely. But because of certain things, no one can see his cover and interviews. Zhang Yue said that he was particularly angry, and he was also very sincere. Written at the end. Xiao Zhan uses his powerful footsteps. With our heartbeat has been walking into our hearts. He is handsome and handsome. He is not necessarily a hero in this world, But it must be our hero, saving us from this noisy world. He'll share it here today. See you tomorrow. If you guys like me, you can just click and follow. I will update it every day.